Alright, hello everybody once again. We are back with Lucid9. I'm TheOutbackAl.
I'm Hot for Justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
And I'm TV New.
And the announcer on the TV is saying something about some disappearing students. Isamu Imperial Boarding Academy, known for its prestigious... Was this the voice I was going with?
Yes.
Okay. Known for its prestigious background and powerful connections with established corporations like Lemniscate, and a way forward is now under the nation's eye as it struggles to cope with these new accusations.
Oh?
I freeze on the couch as footage of all of the all-too-familiar campus dances on the screen. Disappearances at the academy? What an inciting incident. Since when did this happen? Civilians, if you happen to see these missing persons, notify the authorities immediately. It is our duty to keep the city safe. Here are their photographs. Majority Mano left and home right. I snatch the remote, jamming at the power button until the TV finally blanks. Media and their sensationalist headlines. Shameful, stupid, I can't believe anything they say. But why are my fingers still shaking? I clasp my hands against my chest, squeezing my eyes shut. Disappearances. At the academy. I probably just some spoiled kids who decided to run off and elope with their significant others of 3 weeks. The news always exaggerated everything anyway.
Wouldn't they have mentioned that?
I don't know. I fall back against the couch, suddenly feeling extremely lazy.
Blech.
Huh? Who's speaking? Yama!
Probably Rui.
Yama!
Is it?
I don't know. You wanna say Yama?
Hello? Are you alive?
Rui's a big girl, she could open the door herself.
I'm gonna call the morgue. You know what happens in morgues? Nothing. Because they're full of dead people.
All of the dead people.
You'd get bored really quickly. Oh, and you'd probably die from suffocation.
Would you die of suffocation in one of those drawers? They're not airtight, are they?
It's cold.
Darn it, Rui's
Die
something
from
called a
cold.
keypad.
It depends on where they keep you.
I guess that's true.
Like, if you're kept in a locked freezer, you definitely die of hypothermia.
Darn it, Rui, there's a keypad.
Activating foghorn in 3, 2, 1.
I groan in the general direction of my door.
Sorry, I don't speak idiot. What was that?
Meh.
You know, if this was the zombie apocalypse, you'd be long dead.
Wow.
You're scarier than a zombie, actually.
If I'm scarier than a zombie, what does that make you?
Ha. Typical Rui. Use the keypad, woman. It's there for a reason.
But why do that when I can make you suffer?
What a true friend. Let me guess. You forgot.
Please. Your code's the stupidest possible code to exist on the planet. Even Mr. Ryota pointed out how stupid it was.
How does he know?
How does he know
Oh
this?
no, he's creepy.
Is not.
It's too, Mr. 147AG.
9?
89. It looked like a G for a second.
Ugh.
Come on, lazy bum. Just get out of bed.
I finally amble to the door and pull it open, pretending to grumble all the while. Truthfully, I'm enjoying our little sparring match.
Oh, I understand why it's stupid.
What?
It's literally you're making an L.
Oh.
Oh.
Morning, sleepyhead. Ellipses.
What? That was an odd reaction.
Nothing.
We're covered in blood.
Uh-oh.
Her averted gaze and flushed cheeks prompt me to turn a quick check.
Uh-oh.
Nothing on my face. I'm in my pajamas, I guess, but they're decent, and Rui has seen me in them before. I absolutely run a finger over my lips, trying to feel if there's anything in my teeth. Nope.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
What are we doing? Don't take so long, duh. We have to go to school, you know.
I checked my phone. 7:22 a.m.
I know how to read a clock. I'm not stupid.
She's just embarrassed because he's cute in his PJs.
I wait for the inevitable, unlike you.
Dummy.
It never comes.
Just ready, okay?
I was about to be like, do we have morning wood?
I was wondering
Because that would be awkward to answer the door with.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We need to make a stop on the way.
What kind of stop?
Why do you always have to ask so many questions? Gee.
Well, I'm gonna be a detective. She reaches for my wrist, but suddenly jerks back as if I'm covered with poison.
But let's go.
We do have a morning boner. I raise an eyebrow, smirking at her dramatic fluster. In my pajamas.
Oopsies. Get dressed right now.
Sir, yes, sir. I stride easily toward my room, leaving her fuming. It only takes a few seconds to throw on my uniform. I've barely stepped in the room before I'm out again. When I return to Rui, I notice that she's regained her composure. I have to admit that it's fairly impressive that she can master herself in such a short amount of time.
Heh, took you long enough.
You say that like you were waiting forever. I lean closer, raising an eyebrow. Or did you want to?
Shut up.
I playfully poke her forehead in an attempt to put her at ease. I really need to learn to keep my mouth shut. Nothing good will come from saying things like that. It's just, why does she have to look so cute when she's angry?
Well, let's go.
Oh, this is relatable. She marches out the door without a backward glance. Ruri refuses to speak to me even as we exit the apartment complex and we head into the street. Takes me a moment to realize that we're on a complete detour.
Uh-oh.
Instead of leading me to the academy, Rui stops by the main street. The city is fairly quiet at this time of day, excluding the handful of cars that roar down the road in hectic commute. It's completely silent. Almost eerily so.
Hey, it's okay. No buses.
Buses? She fixes me with a searching look for a second. Then, out of nowhere, her eyes spring wide open.
They're after us, Agent Ishimoto. Run!
What?
She bolts down the street without
What the
warning.
hell?
I think this is a game when we were a kid or something. I've never seen her run so fast in her life. It spurs me to sprint after her, even though there's no visible threat. At least not from what I can tell. What on earth has possessed this crazy girl?
So we don't know.
Rui's speed picks up until we're precariously weaving around benches, street lamps, and other miscellaneous items. I can easily keep up, being in track and all, but Rui is clearly inexperienced. If she stays at this pace, she'll probably end up hurting
Yeah!
herself.
Oh, it's supposed to be like, yeah, I'm falling.
I find Rui sprawled on the ground, gingerly nursing her ankle.
Is this a dream?
You okay?
I don't know. What, are you blind?
Well, that's what I told our friends last night. You're the one who tripped. Why are you calling me blind?
I'm not the one who asks, are you okay? To someone who's clearly in pain.
She attempts to struggle to her feet, but crumples to the ground with a pained cry. I instinctively catch her arm. It's unexpectedly slender. I assume that she would have developed some muscle from how often she likes to hit me. Whatever gave you the brilliant idea to tear down the street like a madwoman anyway?
Shut up and help me before we're late for school.
If you were really worried about that, we shouldn't have come here in the first place.
Come on already, idiot.
Baka.
I'm so tsundere.
Girls, I'll never understand them. Ever. Regardless, I kneel down, pull Rui's arms around my shoulder, and slowly start to stand. It would have worked well, but our height difference is too substantial. She's clearly uncomfortable with her arms hitched above her head.
This isn't working.
Brilliant deduction, Sherlock.
It is, for a brain as tiny as yours.
You know, maybe I should just leave you here.
You wouldn't.
I sigh, lowering her back to the ground. She's right, I wouldn't. So somehow, I have to get her to school.
Piggyback.
That's pretty much where it's going. Carry her, maybe? Since she's wearing a skirt, a piggyback ride might be too difficult.
Bridal style.
I could try the tried and true potato sack style, but there wouldn't really be any way of putting her down without injuring her ankle. The only viable option is carrying her bridal style, which comes with problems of its own.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Sending wrong messages, being close to Rui, confusing not only her, but also myself. Everything I've sworn not to do.
Well, you're gonna do it now.
It's 7:50.
Well, then why are we here?
Hold up. Were we running for like
A half hour.
about 20 minutes or
Didn't
more?
you?
No. 28 minutes. Half hour. We were just running around for a half hour when we could have been going to school.
Yeah.
Not my fault you're so clumsy.
Just hurry up.
Well, it doesn't look like there's any way out of it. I'll just have to get over it. I stoop down, slipping one arm beneath her knees and the other around her back. Rui's breath catches slightly, and she instinctively wraps her arms around my neck. I lean her slight weight against my chest and lift her into the air. She grips me a little tighter, pulling our faces precariously close.
This is so awkward.
The gentle wash of her breath on my cheek startles me forward.
Ew. Stop.
Since when were you so heavy?
Since when were you so weak?
Oh.
Aw,
I
what's
duck
that
for a
face?
second, pretending to drop her. She squeaks, clutching onto me for dear life. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
You're strong. You're plenty strong. Don't drop me.
I can't help but chuckle at that. She's idyllically leans her head against my chest, her face open in curiosity. It feels comfortable. Too comfortable. What are you doing? She closes her eyes, and for a split second I'm terrified that she'll say something terribly sappy.
I was trying to find your heartbeat. But it looks like you don't have one.
Oh.
Classic Rui. Are you sure you're looking in the right place?
What?
Remember who flunked a human anatomy?
Oh.
I didn't flunk. I just had other strengths.
Like sleeping.
You were the one who always got in trouble for napping.
She's so adorable when she's angry. She suddenly tugs on my sleeve, glancing around. What is it?
We should go around.
Why? We're almost there.
Because my sixth sense is tingling.
And since when have you had that? You don't have a sixth sense.
You don't even have 5.
Oh.
Okay, we've
So we
established
are
I'm
blind.
wrong. Leave me alone about it. I'm very sensitive.
So we are blind.
I only smirk at this retort and continue towards the school entrance, but Rui tugs at my ear. Ow, really?
Take me around.
Why don't I just dump you here? I like that idea much more.
You can't dump a lady on the ground.
Great, I'll have no issue dumping you. I was gonna say, it's like, you're not a lady.
Hey!
She wallops me in the chest and I stumble forward, coughing. My back, woman, are you trying to kill me?
Oh, grow up, you big baby.
She pats my chest, which feels even weirder. I'll dump you.
What?
I'll do it.
Fine, fine. I'll behave.
I obligingly take her around the path outside of the gate. Isn't there? So, what exactly is this detour for?
Enjoying the fresh air before we head to school?
Oh, she's just enjoying herself. And we had to go all the way to the main street to do that.
Sometimes you gotta do things just because you can, Yama.
Easy for you to say when you're getting carried. Rui suddenly yanks on my collar, staring over my shoulder.
Wait, is that?
I choke at her tight hold. Thankfully, she promptly releases me.
Sorry.
You really are trying to kill me, aren't you?
No, I just...
She points wordlessly at the school entrance.
It's me!
Lo and behold, it's none other than Misaki Kazayaka, standing at the gate, scrolling casually through her phone. She seems completely oblivious to the throng of students peering at her in a mix of admiration, jealousy, and contempt. Hooray! Welcome to Snooty Schools.
I'll just get to class.
Wait, Rui and Misaki are in the same area. Oh, perfect. Time to bring this needless drama to an end. Let's go say hi.
Let's not.
Well, while I'm carrying you, you go where I go.
Uh-oh.
Then I guess I'm getting off.
Not yet, you're not. She disentangles herself and oh, wow, she actually did. She disentangles, steps away, her weight evenly distributed on her feet.
Hey, she was faking it.
You being serious right now?
Yeah, I am. I meant what I said yesterday, Yama, or is she faking it?
how's she supposed to know what to fix if you don't tell her?
Because right now, she doesn't even think that anything's wrong. The first step is getting her to realize that.
I don't really understand.
Yeah, I kind of figured. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'm off to class now, okay? See you later. Really?
Oh, well, looks like someone got off her phone. This should be interesting next time.
Oh, no.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.